So one of my friends, Ross Pagano, got one of these Behringer Ultra Voice XM8500 microphones and recorded some vocals on his project, Peace Valley. And I ended up watching a couple YouTube videos, as you do, and turns out a lot of people are impressed by this mic. So when I found one of these sitting at my local Monroeville music go-round for under $10 used, I picked it up. So today I thought it'd be fun to try and recreate or make an entire song using only this guy right here for everything: vocals, guitar, bass, drums. And because I only have one of these guys, for the drums I'm going to record each individual part of the kit separate. So I'm going to do a take where I only do the kick drum with this guy, a take where it's only the snare, only the tom, a floor tom, overheads. You get the idea. And then hopefully I'll mix it all together and we'll see what it sounds like. I'm going to use my existing template that I have so I don't start from complete scratch, but I'm only going to give myself an hour to do this. So let's find out how it goes. So I'm switching it up a little bit here. I've got the Fender Squier Affinity Jazzmaster here. I'm going to keep the same rhythm sound that I had with the Les Paul. But for the lead I'm going to throw on Space Spiral, Dispatch Master, Plumes, and the hoof, and it's going to sound like this. But anyway, I think that sounds pretty good. I'll put an overview of the pedals here. Going with the cheaper guitar here. I know the PV5150 head's expensive, but honestly I'm just using it as a clean channel. So I think you can get pretty close with any clean amp, even like an acoustic G120H, whatever it's called. So anyway, here's where I kind of ended up with the microphone. I just kind of placed it like I would a Shure SM57, and I didn't really do any test captures. Like I didn't record something and then listen back to it. I kind of just put my headphones on and wiggled this around, moving it very slightly left and right, like outer towards away from the center of the cone if I wanted it to be a little less frail and trebly. But honestly, I think it sounds pretty good where it's at. I'm not gonna go through, hours of dialing this microphone in and doing this stuff. So it ended up being somewhere around here. And here's some completely raw, unprocessed rhythm guitar. And then here's some completely raw, unprocessed lead guitar. For the bass, I'm keeping it really simple. I'm just going to use this Epiphone bass that I have, going into a Behringer Ultra Bass BX4500H head. Really cheap. I think it was $100 used when I got it. And then it's going into an acoustic 4x8 cab here that was also extremely cheap. And by acoustic, I don't mean like acoustic bass or acoustic guitar. That's the brand. It's an acoustic brand. I think they were owned by Guitar Center at some point or something within the last couple years. I know they existed way in the past, but I swear they were like the in-house brand at Guitar Center for a while. Not known for good sound, so. We're gonna go with that sound, see how it goes. And some raw bass guitar. So I just got done checking out the sounds, the raw sounds. I think the guitar and bass sound pretty good raw. Not gonna position the mic any differently, just gonna roll with that. I'm only gonna cut off the way lows and the way highs. Not really gonna cut anything else. I kind of subscribe to the thought if you gotta cut a bunch of things or a bunch of little surgical cuts everywhere on your sound, you need a better source. So just reamp, pick a different microphone or position it differently, pick a different tone, different settings, different pedals. I think these are decent enough though, so I'm gonna roll with them. Like I said, only cutting the way low and the way high off. I'm gonna boost a couple little things maybe, just because I'm not afraid to boost a good sound and make it exciting. I think that's how you make exciting, aggressive music. But other than that, pretty much good to go. For the drums, I did a ton of editing, or not editing, but post-processing on the kick. Really had to try my best to get the kick sounding good. I think that might be the weakest part aside from the cymbals. Playing the drums one piece at a time was a way bigger challenge than I thought, so if anything, I think the performance is what suffered here, and it doesn't represent the microphone. So. And I realize what I said might not make sense, but what I mean by using the mic to record every piece of the drum kit individually, I'm literally gonna sit here and just do the kick drum for the whole song, so it's gonna be like, and nothing else, just the kick for the full like 2 minutes. Then I'm gonna come back, move the microphone from the kick over to here where this microphone is at, and just do the same thing for the tom. Just gonna hit it a couple times, and then I'm gonna come over and do just this side, these cymbals over here. Then I'm gonna come over here and do this side, just that cymbal. So wish me luck. I'm not a drummer, and this actually might be harder than just doing it the normal way. Anyway, let's see how this sounds. Anyway, let me know what you think. I think you can do a lot worse for a lot more money, and for under $20 new prime, and probably about $10 used if you can find one. I think this is a great microphone that punches above its weight. Let me know in the comments how I did. Not an engineer, not a drummer. I just do this for fun, but I think this turned out pretty darn good. So anyway, thanks for watching.